What is happening, Glowline fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast that's going to blow your mind. We're diving deep into the shocking assassination of Charlie Kirk, the conservative activist whose life was tragically cut short. This story has sent shockwaves across the nation, and we're breaking down every angle. Next up, we head to Washington, Utah, where the community is in disbelief. Neighbors are speaking out about Tyler Robinson, the man accused in Charlie Kirk's killing, and the shockwaves are still being felt. How could this happen in such a tight-knit town? We've got the inside scoop. The impact of Charlie Kirk's assassination is profound, and we're turning our attention to the students who witnessed the horrific event at Utah Valley University. They are now grappling with the trauma, and will share their stories of grief and resilience. And finally, we're heading to Texas, where educators are under fire for their social media posts following Charlie Kirk's death. The Texas Education Agency is investigating, and will tell you what this means for teachers across the state. Stick around, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. A life remembered, a movement ignited. The story of Charlie Kirk, the dynamic founder of Turning Point USA, is being celebrated in a new tribute, Charlie Kirk, an American original. Friends and colleagues are sharing their memories, painting a picture of a remarkable individual who profoundly impacted the conservative movement. This isn't just a look back. It's an exploration of the vision and drive that defined Kirk's influential career and shaped a generation of young conservatives. The outpouring of tributes highlights Kirk's significant role in political discourse and youth engagement, with many emphasizing his dedication to his cause. His work has clearly resonated deeply, sparking conversations and inspiring action across the country. But the narrative surrounding Charlie Kirk takes a dark and unexpected turn. Next, we investigate the chilling details of his assassination and the community's stunned reaction. Tragedy strikes a picture-perfect town. Washington, Utah, a place known for its stunning mesas and gateway to natural wonders, is now grappling with an act of political violence that has left residents in shock. The community, once defined by its serene beauty, is reeling after authorities accused neighbor Tyler Robinson of the killing of conservative activist Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University. Police statements and public records reveal Robinson's arrest on serious charges, including aggravated murder and felony firearm discharge. The quiet streets of Washington and St. George saw a significant law enforcement presence as the investigation unfolded. Neighbors, like Addie Jacobson, expressed disbelief, describing the Robinson family as great people and very patriotic. Another neighbor recalled Tyler as a pretty quiet kid, while praising his parents' dedication. Utah Governor Spencer Cox echoed this sentiment, calling them a good family with a normal childhood. The neighbor's poignant reflection, "That just even goes to show you can be an amazing parent, and your kids still just choose what they choose," captures the community's profound confusion and sorrow. The affidavit details chilling messages found on Discord, referencing the retrieval of a rifle, engraving bullets, and the weapon's unique characteristics, painting a disturbing picture of premeditation. As the nation awaits formal charges, the impact of this violence is deeply felt. But the story doesn't end with the arrest. We explore the emotional toll on those who witnessed the event firsthand. The echoes of a gunshot on campus. Just days after the assassination of Charlie Kirk at Utah Valley University, students who were present are now confronting the deep emotional scars left by the traumatic event. The campus, once a hub for learning and gathering, is now a place where memories of violence linger, forcing students to reckon with grief and fear. Many students, like Alec Vera, found themselves unable to return to campus, holed up in their homes, replaying the horrific scene. Vera described feeling numb and disconnected, struggling to process seeing Kirk collapse just feet away. Marjorie Holt, another student, was so deeply affected that she fled campus and returned home to Salt Lake City, haunted by the sound of the shot and the sight of blood. The university is increasing security measures as classes resume, but for many, the feeling of unease and fear persists. Jessa Packard, a local resident, shared her own anxiety, stating, "There's this really weird heaviness, and I think, honestly, a lot of fear for me personally that hasn't gone away." Hala Hanchett recalled the moment she pulled out her phone to film, only to hear the gunshot and witness the horror unfold, leaving her questioning her own safety. Even in Robinson's hometown, neighbors like Chris Schwierman expressed shock, remembering him as a respectful student, highlighting the disconnect between the person they knew and the alleged perpetrator. This tragedy has sparked national calls for civility, but the consequences are also being felt in unexpected places. We now turn to Texas, where educators are facing scrutiny over their reactions to Kirk's death. Free speech versus ethical conduct. In the wake of Charlie Kirk's assassination, the Texas Education Agency is launching investigations into educators across the state who made what are deemed reprehensible or inappropriate social media posts. Texas Education Commissioner Mike Morath has stated that while free speech is a fundamental right, it does not extend to celebrating violence or expressing insensitivity towards such a tragedy. Morath emphasized that documentation of these posts will be sent to the T's Educator Investigations Division for review against the educator's code of ethics. He highlighted that Kirk was a husband and father, and that comments celebrating his death or expressing sympathy are unacceptable. This directive comes after several incidents across Texas, including resignations at Abilene-Wiley ISD and a firing in Klein ISD. Other districts like Goose Creek SIST and Pasadena ISD have also condemned insensitive remarks made by employees. Morath stressed that these actions do not represent the majority of Texas teachers, who he described as dedicated professionals. The investigation aims to ensure that educational environments remain respectful and uphold ethical standards, even in the face of differing political beliefs. These disciplinary actions underscore the sensitive climate surrounding political discourse. But before we wrap up, a quick recap of all the major stories you need to know today. All right, that's a wrap on today's top stories. We covered the moving tribute to Charlie Kirk, the shockwaves rippling through Washington, Utah, following Tyler Robinson's arrest, the profound trauma experienced by students at Utah Valley University, and the ongoing investigations into Texas educators' social media posts. Don't forget to smash that like button if you found this update valuable, subscribe for more critical news, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.